Welcome to Real Life English. Hello, my dear friend. Wherever you are right now, sitting on the bus, walking to school, cooking, or maybe lying in bed, I want you to know something important. This time is for you, just you. You don't have to study hard. You don't need to write anything down. All you have to do is listen, breathe, relax, and let the words slowly fill your ears, your mind, and your heart. This is your 7-day journey to better English. And guess what? You can start right now. Let's go. Day 1. A fresh start. Meet Mia. Let's begin with a simple story.
Mia is 26 years old. She lives in a small town by the mountains. Every morning, she opens her window and looks at the blue sky. She hears birds singing and feels the soft morning air on her face. She stretches her arms and smiles. Then she goes to the kitchen. She turns on the kettle and makes a hot cup of tea with lemon. She eats toast with honey and a few slices of apple. Her morning is quiet, peaceful. At 8 a.m., Mia puts on her work clothes, jeans, a green shirt, and a light brown jacket. She works at a small bakery downtown. When she arrives, the smell of warm bread and cinnamon fills the air. She greets her coworkers with a smile. "Good morning," she says. They reply, "Morning, Mia." Mia loves her job. She helps bake bread and cakes. She talks to customers. She writes names on cake boxes, and she learns a little more English each day. Today, she learns 2 new words. Crispy. The bread is crispy on the outside. Soft. The cake is soft and sweet. She repeats the words quietly. Crispy. Soft. Crispy. Soft. That evening, she writes in her journal, "Today I learned 2 new words. I used them at work. It made me feel happy." She reads a short story in English, only 5 pages. Then she goes to sleep around 10 p.m. Just one day, just one story, and already Mia is learning.
Listening practice. Day 1 review. Let's check your understanding. Q1. What does Mia do in the morning? She opens the window, drinks tea, eats toast and apples. Q2. Where does Mia work? A bakery. Q3. What new words does Mia learn? Crispy and soft. Repeat them out loud. Crispy. Soft. Say it again. Say it slowly. Say it with confidence. Well done! Welcome to Day 2. Big Dreams. Meet Leo.
Leo is 19 years old. He lives in a city. He is a student at a technical college. He studies computer science. Leo wakes up early. It's still dark outside. He takes a cold shower to wake up. Then he makes coffee and eats a bowl of cereal. He catches the 7:30 a.m. bus to college. His first class is programming. His teacher speaks fast, but Leo tries hard to follow. He listens. He writes notes in both English and his native language. He highlights new words. He writes them on flashcards. Today, he learns code, the instructions computers follow, and keyboard, the thing you type with. After class, Leo goes to the library. He finds a book called Learn English with Stories. He reads slowly. He looks at the pictures. He guesses the meaning. Then, something new. He records his voice. He reads one page out loud, then listens to himself. He thinks, I sound better than before. At night, Leo talks to himself in the mirror. Today, I studied code. I learned new words. I read in English. Every day, just a little more.
Listening practice. Day 2 review. Q1. What does Leo study? A. Computer science. Q2. What does he do after class? A. He goes to the library. Q3. What does Leo do at night? A. He speaks English in the mirror. Repeat after me. I can learn English. I am learning every day. Day 3. Practice partners, Anna and Tom. Now let's meet two friends.
Anna and Tom live in the same apartment building. Every Saturday morning, they meet in the park at 9 a.m. They walk slowly and talk, only in English. Anna is preparing for a job interview. She wants to work as a receptionist at a hotel. Tom wants to travel to Europe. He wants to speak to people in English and feel confident. Today, they practice some simple questions, like, what do you do? Where are you from? Do you like your job? They answer slowly. Anna, I work in a flower shop, but I want a new job. Tom, I am a student. I study art. They help each other. They smile when they make mistakes. Sometimes they laugh. Oh, I said flower instead of flower. They don't feel bad. They feel brave. Because mistakes mean they're learning.
Listening practice. Day 3 review. Question 1. Where do Anna and Tom meet? In the park. Question 2. Why is Anna learning English? She has a job interview. Question 3. What does Tom want to do? Travel and speak English. Repeat. I can speak. I can learn. I can grow. Day 4. Build your words. Today, let's learn and use 5 new words. We will use them in short sentences. You repeat after me. Window. I open my window in the morning. Bakery. Mia works in a bakery. Library. Leo reads in the library. Mirror. He talks in front of the mirror. Park. Anna and Tom walk in the park. Say them again. Try using one today. Maybe say, I'm going to the park, or I read a book at the library. You don't need to be perfect. Just try. Even one sentence is progress. Day 5. Speak your story. Meet Yousef.
Yousef is 33 years old. He lives in a busy city and works as a delivery driver. Every day, he rides his motorbike through traffic, picking up food and dropping it off at offices, homes, and hotels. Yousef's job is fast. He's always moving. But he has a secret dream: to work in customer service at a tech company. For that, he needs better English. Yousef doesn't have much free time, but he still learns. How?
Every day, he listens to short English podcasts while writing. He repeats short sentences quietly, like, "Your order is on the way. Please sign here. Enjoy your meal." At night, after dinner, Yousef opens a small notebook. He writes, "Today I learned 3 new phrases. I said, 'Have a great day' to a customer. She smiled." He doesn't have a teacher. He doesn't have a textbook, but he has motivation, and that is enough.
Listening practice. Day 5, review. Q1. What is Yousef's job? A delivery driver. Q2. What does he want to do in the future? Work in customer service. Q3. How does he learn English? He listens to podcasts and practices phrases. Repeat after me. Even busy people can learn. I can learn too. Now it's your turn. Try this. Speak about your day in English. Just say simple things like, "I woke up at 7. I drank coffee. I went to work. I listened to this podcast." Say it out loud, even if you feel shy, even if you're alone. This is how fluency begins. Day 6, reflect and repeat. Today is for review. Let's think about what you've learned. You met Mia, who bakes and writes in her journal. Leo, who studies and speaks to the mirror. Anna and Tom, who walk and practice together. Yousef, who learns while working. You learned words like bakery, library, park, window, sandwich, toast, apron, mirror. You practiced questions like, what do you do? Where do you live? What time do you wake up? You listened, you spoke, you repeated. And now let's take a few moments to repeat again. Repeat after me slowly. My name is Mia. I work in a bakery. I wake up early and drink tea. I am Leo. I study computer science. I read in the library. We are Anna and Tom. We talk in English at the park. I'm Yousef. I ride my motorbike and speak English with customers. Now replace those names with yours. Say, my name is, I live in. Today I learned the word. I said this in English. Say it, even if it's slow, even if you pause. Every sentence you speak today builds tomorrow's fluency. Day 7. Feel the change. Now we come to the final day of your journey, but really, it's just the beginning. You've spent 7 days listening, speaking, learning, and growing. Maybe you started this podcast feeling nervous. Now you've met 4 characters. You've practiced more than 20 real English words. You've answered questions. You've repeated full sentences. And most important, you didn't quit. So let's go back to the beginning.
Replay Mia's morning. She opens the window. The air is fresh. She drinks tea and eats toast. Replay Leo's learning. He studies in class. He speaks in the mirror. Replay Anna and Tom. They walk and talk every Saturday. Replay Yousef's hustle. He works hard and learns through his day. Now imagine you. What does your story sound like? Try this. Say it. I'm learning English every day. I listen, I repeat, I grow. I make mistakes, and that's okay, because I'm brave. I'm getting better. I'm not perfect, but I'm moving forward. Say it again. Say it with confidence, because it's true.
Target final challenge. Your weekly reflection. Now, take 5 minutes. Yes, really. Do it. Try to answer these in English, out loud or in your notebook. What day was your favorite? Why? What new words do you remember? What small win did you have this week? What sentence did you say out loud for the first time? What will you do tomorrow to continue? And here's a bonus one. What do you want to say in English 30 days from now? Write it. Dream it. Believe it. Because 30 days from now, you'll be even better. Repeat practice. Bonus section. Let's finish with some slow, natural sentence shadowing. Just repeat each sentence after me. I listen to English every day. I speak even when I feel shy. Mistakes are okay. Small steps bring big change. I believe in myself. My English is improving. This is just the beginning. Say them again. Say them slowly. Say them with a smile. Say them because they're true. Before you go, you've just completed a full week of English listening and speaking practice. That's a big achievement. Most people never start, but you did. So, what's next? Keep listening, 10 minutes a day. Keep speaking, even 1 sentence at a time. Keep reviewing, once a week. Keep believing. English will become your second language. And remember, you don't need to speak fast. You don't need big words. You just need small steps every day. Want more? If you loved this journey, there's more waiting for you. Stories, daily conversations, travel English, speaking practice, interviews, and real-life dialogues, all in simple English, all designed for you. And you'll never walk alone, because here at Real Life English, we grow together, 1 word, 1 sentence, 1 story at a time. Comment below, I finished the 7-day journey. Let us know and we'll celebrate with you. You did it.